Okay, where's your head at? I'm going to do a bit today on attitude and mindset. Already we've learned lots of different skills. We've got lots of new knowledge to go out into our shows and our business with. However, I am a firm believer that without a good attitude and a positive mindset, then all these skills and knowledge aren't going to be successful in your business. If you have a negative mindset and your attitude sucks, to be frank, you're not really going to go anywhere fast. So having a positive mindset and good attitude is all fair and well when we're riding the high. As I think Rachel mentioned earlier, Pamper Chef is a roller coaster. And when we're on those highs, it is really easy to be, yeah, I'm doing really well, I'm really positive, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z in my business and move it forward. However, you unfortunately do get the lows. It's part of the business, it's part of anything in life. You get good and bad, don't you? So is it easy to have a positive mindset and good attitude when you're on a low?
No.
Correct answer. Okay, no, it's not as easy to kind of keep that drive going. If, for instance, you've got some postponements, or you had a recruit lead who's changed their mind, or a show's not went exactly how you wanted it to go. So I'm going to do a little exercise with you today on how to try and keep that positive attitude and mindset when you're in those lows as well. Now, unless I'm a complete nutter, which is debatable, does everyone have, some people call it the little monkey or the little parrot that's on the shoulder, that your subconscious mind that talks to you? Do you have a little voice in it? You do?
All the time. It won't stop.
Excellent. Yeah, perfect. Your subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind is quite negative. It will come up with an abundance of excuses as to, what do you mean you want a £500 show average? You've only got a £200 show average at the moment. You're never going to do that. Why on earth did you join Pampered Chef? You can't stand in front of people and talk. You want a team. You've not got the time to recruit a team or develop them or look after them. Does anyone get those kind of thoughts in their heads when they're in their role? Okay, what I'd like you to do is just take a minute and write down any of those thoughts that have come through your head when you're using in your Pamper Chef business. So, not on the bits of paper that I gave you yet. They're for something else. So just a couple, if anyone even wants to shout out a couple of, if you're happy to share what goes through your mind sometimes.
I can't make that call right now, I'm going to disturb them.
Yeah, can't make the call. Go to disturb.
Nobody's going to buy anything every time.
Nobody's going to buy anything. One more?
I'm too busy.
I'm too busy. Perfect.
They've
Sorry,
probably
ma'am.
talked themselves out of it.
Oh, is that sorry?
They've probably talked themselves out of it
Talked
by now.
themselves out of it. Perfect. Talked themselves out of it. I hope you can read that. I'm just trying to scribble really fast. Okay, so I can't make that call. I'm going to disturb them. Nobody's going to buy anything. I'm too busy. Talk themselves out of it. Okay. So, when you're in a kind of low and you've got all these negative thoughts going through your head, a really good thing, first of all, is to recognise. So you've all recognised that that is your subconscious mind talking. Okay, it's not real. It's just this little voice in the head. So the first step is to recognise that. The second step is to write it down. Okay, so you suddenly go, okay, subconscious mind. Right, I'll write that down. As we've done. Then you're going to go through each. You can see that. Huh? If I can spell it. There we go. You're going to go through each statement here and go through it. Is that a true fact? Is it false? Or don't you know? Because what you'll find is the majority of your time, your subconscious mind is actually lying to you. Can't make that call, you're going to disturb them. Donna, can you read people's mind? Do you know for a fact that you're going to disturb those people?
No.
No. So you don't know.
I don't know.
Nobody is going to buy anything. Whose was that one? Nobody's going to buy anything, Hannah. Do you know that for a fact? Is that a true fact that nobody's going to buy?
That's in my head.
That's in your head, Steve. It's okay to say that that's false. I'm too busy. Who said that one? Becky. Are you too busy,
Always
Becky?
make time.
I can always make What's the saying? Everyone's got 24 hours in a day. Oh, that's locked, can't remember it. Moving swiftly on, I can't remember that saying now. Okay, that was off a whim there. Obviously never rehearsed that bit. They probably talked themselves out of it.
That's a don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So what you'll find when you actually have these negative thoughts in your head, these aren't true thoughts. And even just the fact of recognising them, writing them down and going through the process of true, false, we don't know, true, false or don't know, okay? Actually recognising, writing it down and going through that process makes it clearer in your head, okay? If you go out there and think to yourself, I do have a quote written down here. A positive mindset is a result of a winning attitude. It's all about confidence, belief and self-esteem. So if you go out there with the nobody's going to buy anything attitude, okay, you're not going to go very far with that. Okay, so what to do is write it down and go through this process and try and bring that up more positive again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Fabby, okay. That was kind of my first point that I wanted to go through with you all. Okay, secondly, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you all to write down on one of the pieces of paper that I have given you these 3 statements. Well, in fact, I'm just going to shout them out because I don't think everyone will be able to see the board either. Okay, first one I want you to write down. What feeds your mind gives you a positive appetite. What feeds your mind gives you a positive appetite. Second one's a little bit longer. The second one, we all have natural weaknesses. We all have natural strengths. We can choose, and I'd like you to... Oh, sorry.
You repeat it.
Yeah, we all have natural weaknesses. We all have natural strengths. I'll keep going.
Yeah.
We can choose, and I'd like you to underline the word choose, to work with our weaknesses and capitalise on our strengths. We all have natural weaknesses, we all have natural strengths. We can choose to work with our weaknesses and capitalise on our strengths. Has everyone got that one? And lastly, the last one I want you to write down is success occurs when your dreams get bigger than your excuses. Because we're all very good at making excuses as to why we don't have time, we're too busy. Success occurs when your dreams get bigger than your excuses. Okay, and what you don't have to do just now, but when you take this bit of paper home, is I'd like you to write your goal, either at the top or at the bottom, wherever you've got space on that piece of paper, okay? Okay, lastly what I'm going to do with you, I'm going to tell you a bit more about the bits of paper at the end. Lastly what I'm going to do with you is a little exercise. Just to drop it in again, last month when I promoted to director, at the team meeting, I was, I don't know, for those of you that are there probably seen my face shell shocked, I was completely overwhelmed just with the whole process of promoting. And when I got home and I read my little red book.
Do you want to explain the red book for a
Okay,
second?
so when you promote to director, your upline pays everybody to... I hope you didn't pay everyone. Otherwise it
Not much. A couple of quid.
Your upline and director sneak you kind of behind your back and get everyone to say something nice about you. So I had this red folder full of lovely comments from a lot of Team Wallace. And after that team meeting, I went home and I sat at the kitchen table on my own and I properly read through all the comments. I feel myself beginning to well, I didn't think I was going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to cry. But I was, honestly, I was buzzing. I felt like I had grown even taller and my shoulders were down. It gave me such a confidence boost and I genuinely couldn't believe that people were writing those things about me. So, the next again day I texted Sharon and I said, Can I have 20 minutes at the next team meeting, please? Not realising that we weren't doing a team meeting you, might I add. But can I have 20 minutes at the next team meeting, please? Because I knew instantly that I wanted to try and give all of you a sense of that buzz, a taster of that buzz, because I'm still buzzing from it, and it's not a vain thing, but I still flick through my red book every now and then. I've only had it a month, so that's not going to be like in years to come. But I wanted to give you all a taster of that buzz. Now, I know that there's directors in the room and people that have promoted more than once and have already had that buzz, but I don't think you ever tire of a little confidence boost. So we're going to do a little exercise that I hope is going to give you all the same kind of confidence boost that I got last month. So you will see on your tables, you should have another piece of paper each, and I've put some sellotape, sticky tape, on the end of the tables. I want you to stick that bit of paper onto the person's back that's sitting beside you. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a song. While the song is playing, what I'd like you to do is, I'm going to be school teacher this year, but it's not a chance to network and chat to each other. I want you to try and get round as many people as you can and while the song is playing, and write something nice about that person on their bit of paper. And I want everyone to have a list of nice things. Okay? Are we ready? On your marks, get set, go.